Okay, so this is my video talking about physical activity, the recommendations, guidelines, and some of the health benefits we can receive off of them. So, firstly, our recommended amounts of toddlers should get 180 minutes of activity in one day. 5 to 18-year-olds should get at least 60 minutes on 3 days or more. 19 to 64-year-olds should receive 150 minutes of moderate activity, and over 64s should get 75 minutes of activity in one day. So now I'm going to read off a few statistics for you, just so you can get a general idea of how much or how bad the situation is at the minute. So in the last few years, 58% of women and 68% of men were classed as obese or worse. This has risen the obesity section in this country by 27% since 2015. So in 2 years, it's gone up by 27%. 1 in 5 children in reception and 1 in 3 children in year 6 were classed as obese, and 26% of adults were classed as inactive in 2015. Looking by these statistics, it shows that as a country we are steadily getting into a state of us not doing any physical activity at all. This is clearly seen by where the 1 in 3 children in year 6 were classed as obese, and the fact that 26% of adults were classed as inactive. This could be like from their jobs. It means that they don't have time to do any activity, or their job is very immobile, so they will not get out. But however, those are being some negatives. Some positives about doing physical activity, and what could be a good incentive for governments and initiatives, is that you can get a decrease in cardiovascular illness. So what I mean by this is any diseases that could be caused from your heart. One of these could be a good point from cardiovascular fitness would be hypertrophy. So cardiac hypertrophy is where your heart increases in size and strength, so your heart can get is more efficient and better at pumping blood throughout your body in one go. This means that from that, your resting heart rate will also start to decrease, and you'll feel like you could do exercise for longer periods and more times. One other benefit is that obesity. So obesity, as we probably know, is one stage over being overweight. So the way that obesity can be tackled through physical activity is when you're getting out and about, you are burning your calories. You're burning the calories off that you've maybe eaten at lunch or dinner or breakfast. So this means that your metabolic rate will also speed up, so you'll be able to burn them calories off a lot quicker, meaning that you should start to feel lighter in weight, or you should see that you're lighter in weight, you feel kind of healthier. Obviously there's a difference between being healthy and being fit, but that's for a different topic. But yeah, so those are some guidelines, recommendations, and some ways that physical activity can help us.